When it was Jimi Hendrix and there was 18,000 people standing on their seats with their lighters lit, and if Jimmy didn't come back and play more, they were going to tear the building down. That's an encore, and I don't think there's any danger of that here tonight. So if we could just pretend that I've already done the stupid hiding thing and you've already done the stupid clapping thing, and now I'm back and I'll play you one more song and then come out and talk to you guys. Is that all right? And how about Kevin Triplett again in that great film? I will play you this and then come out and talk to you. And this is a song that, it's called Cold, Cold World. And Blaze and I recorded this back in 1979 and 1980. It was part of the tapes that got stolen. You saw out of the back of his car. You saw in the film, and it was going to be his first album, and we were so happy with it. I was so proud of him, and I'm thinking this is going to be great. My homeless friend, is going to be successful, and he's going to get off my couch and get a place to live, and I could just see it all coming together. And then that happened, and I really wasn't surprised at all when that happened. And we didn't have a safety copy, and so all our work was just down the drain, and we were almost finished with this album. We only had a couple of harmony parts to put on it, and it was going to be done, and I could taste it, you know, and then that happened, and I had a cassette copy of the rough mixes of what we had done to that point. That's the only copy that existed at all, and it wasn't a good enough copy to release as an album, but it was at least something that I could listen to. I had it, and I thought, well, I'm just thankful I have that so I can hear it, because I know how good we did. And Blaze knew I had this cassette, and one day he asked me if he could make a copy of this cassette, and I said okay, and I set him up with 2 cassette machines, and I wired everything together for him, and I handed him the cassette, and I handed him a blank cassette, and in a drunken stupor he put the cassettes in the wrong machines and then just pressed record and erased a big hole into the only copy of his first album. I was like, idiot. Man, didn't surprise me at all. Anyhow, I got what's going on? I got a phone call one day, about 5 years ago, I think, from the engineer who had worked in the studio where we've been working on that record, and he said, "You'll never guess what I came across. I came across a safety copy of the rough mixes of Blaze's album, and it was exactly what I had on the cassette, except it was a pristine copy." And I thought, that's great, send it to me, and he did, and we pressed it up and released it as an album called Blaze Foley and the Beaver Valley Boys' Cold, Cold World. And I'll play you that song. It's my favorite Blaze song, and it might be my all-time favorite song. I've tried for a long time, but I think I can win. I could do it all better if I could do it again. Wherever I'm going, it's the same place I've been. Ain't it a cold, cold world? Outside it was hot, but inside I was cold. The eyes of the young met the eyes of the old, and what they were thinking I'll never be told. Ain't it a cold, cold world? Then daylight time. I said it don't matter. She said I don't mind. Then the bus driver said, you still owe me a dime. Ain't it a cold, cold world? Can't get no job and I can't get no rest. I started out east, but I ended up west. And I'm so glad to be here. I'm sure I would guess. Ain't it a cold, cold world? I might have to leave you, I think's what she said. I wish I could sleep instead of tossing in bed.